did. Ah. Yes. Beautiful.
He takes the same shit as the rest.
Well, that was well used to the last blast. Beautiful. Oh, nice! It didn't use up a charge of it. Nice. Maybe the other thing didn't. No, it did repair before when I upgraded it.
Why haven't you contacted us?
What?
Now listen good while this damn thing works. I know what's going on. They have something 100 times better than Antizin. The good news, they'll share it with me. The bad news, I need to find it. Now, I know the clock's ticking, but I can't let go of this yet. It's the best chance for all of us.
I understand, Kyle, but please hurry. Run out of Antizin.
More reason for me to get this done. Keep your fingers crossed.
Where's Hastur when you need her? Oh, come on. Clearly we're on the wrong plane of existence. When will I have my Eldritch waifu? Oh, see, you can see the ground glitching out there again. Alright, let's give this a try. Ow! More potent than I anticipated. Ah. Ooh, some grenade. DIY grenades. Okay, this is something. Well, you can't get fuel from it.
That's one of them. Okay, second one's dead too. No surprise there. Holy fuck, Rise's men?
That guy just keeps on going, doesn't he? Huh. Can't get in there. Yeah, that guy's just like a rash on the backside. It just never goes away. Oh, we can just open it. Odd. Okay, note 4. What I observed, however, is a strange parallel between the virus and the behavior of the locals in response to the sickness. It seems that given the proper circumstances, the immune systems of the local people respond in a intriguing yet predictable manner, which I had looked to witness in this place. The infection, as we all know by now, turns people into undead. Again, it seems odd to call them the undead, because basically there's multiple different types of zombies within modern media. There's the undead type, but then, like in Walking Dead, where they're literally raised from the dead. But here, people turn while still alive. In Walking Dead, it's a disease, but the people here are... It's still a disease and an illness, which is a kind of commonality between the two. But here, it's... They don't die, they just turn. And they're still alive. Calling them undead, while it's fitting with calling them a zombie, it's technically inaccurate. They still have a pulse, presumably. But even before they're infected, it changes them into similar, inactive, passive survivors by forcing them into their own little quarantines inside the quarantine zone. What I observed, however, is a strange parallel between the virus and the behavior of locals in response to the sickness. It seems that given the proper circumstances, the immune systems of local people respond in intriguing yet predictable ways. Immune systems of local people respond in an intriguing yet predictable manner, which I had the luck to witness in this place. The infection, as we all know by now, turns people into undead. But even before they are infected, it changes them into similar, inactive, passive survivors by forcing them into their own little quarantines inside the quarantine zone. This is both psychological warfare and a show of natural tactical skill, forcing the enemy into a corner, forcing them to hide, forcing them to fear you and become inactive, lose the will to fight and become an easier target. It will not be necessary to fight further in order to spread into enemies' ranks, because they've already been defeated. They might live and pretend that their life isn't close to being over, yet by facing every single day in relative silence and inactivity, they've already stopped being the enemy. They sent 3 in, but we've only found 2 dead bodies.
The goods are undamaged. Alright then, where are they? Are you there? I'm at the cave you mentioned, and I found 2 of your brothers dead. I also heard a distress call. It mentioned some goods that aren't here.
So they were stolen. Alright. Please keep investigating. We'll try to gather some information about the 3rd brother.
Listen, be on the lookout for orange uniforms, or a symbol, 3 horizontal stripes.
Excuse me?
The bandits in here, these are Rise's thugs. They're worse than the undead. What happened in Haran? It's mostly their fault.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Kyle. I'm sure that information will prove useful.
Oh, that's cryptic. Okay. I guess we'll just keep driving back to this place. They should contact me again in a moment. Cause I'm maxed out. down here.
If someone wants to buy something from me, hurry up, people. I'll be gone soon. Crane, we've lost contact with someone working on a specific task for the mother. We'd like to ask you to check on him and...
Help out if necessary, right?
Yes, please. Mother would very much like this man to finish what he started.
Okay, who is it?
His name is Attila. He's an ethnographer.
What are you doing with one leg?
In the mother's mansion. It's that big residence at the top of the cliff.
Vanitas.
Need some new gear?
You know, we haven't heard from the leader of the tower in ages. He kind of just disappeared after a certain point. Like I was saying before, I was saying what the wiki was saying. It's odd. Story's at 90%. It's been there for a while now. No. Not interested. Gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of all this driving around, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's doing my head in, honestly. Jack up the fan for a bit, as I'm burning to death here. Whoa! Alright. Get the rest of the way here on foot. Since I'm nearby, I'll also head down and deal with the bosses afterwards. Did I ever resupply my guns? No. Hopefully I will be able to hear in one capacity or another. Yeah, nice. Thank you. An armored demolisher. Like, painted and everything. Due to the freeze frame there, I was thinking slow-mo X-ray and all that. I thought the skull came off, but not the rest of his head. I was puzzled.
Crane here. Just found a cadaver. Pretty sure it's one of yours.
Damn. Losing people one by one. Thanks for telling us.
How do, fellow zombies? Roar, I mean. Let's not. The airdrop wasn't stolen, it was a unknown donation.
Anybody home?
Door's never open. No obvious way in. These mansions always have a less obvious way in, too. Let's maybe narrow out the obvious ways first, though. Alright. Yeah, I think we have, really. Ow. Ugh. Not what I wanted. Swear I hit him in this, you know, face rather than helmet, but apparently that didn't count. Ooh. It had an extra door. Ah. Here's the way down. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm just having a flashback to some manga I saw. Remember what one though. Oh yeah, two went to see the mansion to see if Attila went to the mansion to see if Attila needed something. Those were the two dead we found, I guess. Or needed anything. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that's friendly. Nice. Ooh, trying to read this by candlelight, it's more thematic. Kind of repeats. Though the bottom bits does seem longer. Yeah, I guess maybe they cut out a bit, or it's abbreviated differently. Wrote differently. Good at reading word out words, you might be able to translate that. Function of the mother. I'll read these all in a second once I have them all. Cult of the Sky and Wind. Okay, there's plenty over here. I saw a second one in here. Maybe it was just a mask. I just saw it from two different points. Oh, no.
Have you come to kill me? Fine. Go ahead.
Wait, what? Also, not who expected with a name like that. Looks too close to, like, Attila. So, Genghis, what's this all about? Wait. Bet he's confused. I know, my eyes just glaze over, thinking it's just part of the scenery. Christ, they clustered the notes together so much in this. It is actually pretty damn handy. Christ. The ancestors of the sub-society that would eventually be known as the Children of the Sun came to this land shortly after the settling of Haran, arriving in the early to mid-13th century. There is no linguistic proof of their existence in this territory, due to a lack of a written alphabet and subsequently an almost total language assimilation prior to this period, thus which makes pinpointing the exact roots of their tribe and time problematic. So here we have a tiny community, perhaps as small as a single tribe, which occupied these lands near modern-day Haran. Originally a nomadic tribe of hunter-gatherers, it is my theory that they discovered a land so fertile that it made more sense for them to remain and plant crops. Their migratory patterns, which may have existed for centuries prior to the discovery of this region, came to an abrupt end as this society began to redefine itself. From generation to generation, the spiritual guide of the Children of the Sun was the Mother. It's a title passed down from mother to daughter in a single bloodline. From what I was able to determine during their hunter-gatherer era, the Mother was some sort of shaman. By self-inducing a trance of sorts, she was able to direct the tribe to new hunting grounds. Every family in the tribe willingly relocated to the places dictated by the Mother's visions. I'm not sure if the tribe had a chieftain or a headman, but it may not have mattered, as the Mother was surely the leader and the one who steered their development in what she believed was the right direction. After settling in this agrarian region, the Children of the Sun began slowly but surely to blend into local society. After some time, the Mother's importance as a shaman diminished. She led them to this region where the tribe elected to stay. Doing so rendered her visions unnecessary. The children's cultural identity remained strong, though, and the Mother became a spiritual leader, more like a high priestess. This reverence did not extend to the locals who predated the children's arrival. They saw more as a witch, a hag, and a crone. As the years passed, the tradition of Mother and her visions weakened further. That being said, to this very day, the respect shown to the Mother is quite significant, and whoever holds the title still commands a certain quality of mystery. Once the outbreak started, her old position as spiritual leader came back in full force. It remains to be seen how political this leadership will become. The call to the sun, sky, and wind. The ancestors of the children of sun were a hunter-gatherer tribe, and as such, they interpreted the forces of nature as heavenly power. They prayed mostly to the only constant they saw on their journeys, the sun. The house of their god was seen as a sacred extension of heaven itself, and the message of heaven was the wind, and the messenger of heaven was the wind. Various rituals mentioning the trinity of sun, heaven, and wind made their way into the children of the sun's traditions. The greatest example is the burial custom, to which, to my surprise, has remained largely unaltered since at least the 12th century. Instead of burying their dead or burning their corpses, children left the dead out in the open so they could receive the mercy of sun and wind. Ceremonial robes, sometimes masks, the corpses wait for heaven to take them. As the corpses decompose, scavenging birds seen as symbols of heaven's mercy and as messengers of the wind took what belonged to them and returned the dead to the sun. The god of the sun. The most fascinating legend held in high regard by the children is that the god of the sun, a messianic figure who was supposed to appear on earth in the wake of a catastrophic plague. According to the legend, the god of the sun will descend from heaven in order to purge the earth of the plague's poison. The one destined to bring the god of the sun to earth will, of course, be the mother. TBC. To be continued.
Have you come to kill me? Fine. Go ahead.
My name's Kyle Crane. The mother's worried about you, Attila. She sent me to check on you. Make sure you're okay.
I am most certainly not okay. You can tell her that there will be no book. I've hit a wall. I'm just a dying old man, not Indiana Jones.
Dying? Did you ask the mother for help?
She doesn't have the cure for cancer, I'm afraid. My days of field work are over. The problem is, and I'll quote Hamlet here, everything is fucked up. Come, sit. Have a drink with me, Mr. Crane.
Listen, if it's the field work that's stopping you, I can go out and get whatever you need. I don't know what you're researching, but the mother really wants it finished.
You'll bring me anything I need, you say?
Yeah, sure, just make a list.
It would certainly help if my electricity were restored. If I'm going to do this, I'll be looking at some very long nights.
Well, I can take care of the power, but you're on your own for coffee.
The mouth on him. Yeah, the candles aren't really cooperative. Okay, do I have an easier way out? It's not a safe house till I get this done, so I can't rest till daytime. Beautiful. Okay, that almost looks like an exclamation point. Oh, nice! It is daytime. That was so night. Just because the place is shut up tight. Brand unintentionally there. Big boy just stood here all night. Can Palnai come out and play? Ow. Oopsie daisy. Ow. Didn't do that quite right. Okay, he's got a good... He can adjust well. What? Didn't I do it right? Damn it. Table hovers a little. Really? Alright. Just flexes at me and walks off. Ah. Again, we're just connecting the wires with the tape. I guess it's meant to be him taping it back together, but it just looks like the cable's in the same place and he's just like trying to connect the wires, you know, in a very terrible way. Do it. Okay. Wish I knew what Vanitas meant. It's Latin of some sort, but I don't know the deeds.
Get your electricity back, Attila, and now what?
Now we can get to work, Mr. Crane. I'm researching traces of the prophecy about the god of the sun in the relics of local culture. It seems like a matter of life and death to the mother, and I'm in no position to ask why. So, now we have 3 ancient monoliths to investigate. We're looking for specific features, so you'll need to see them in person and describe each one to me. Now that I have the power back on, we can stay in touch while you're out there. But please hurry, Mr. Crane. I won't live forever.
Who does? But seriously, all these candles are a fucking fire hazard. Ooh, there's an altar? Wonder if the altars are, can, you know, the map there of the altars can be used as a shortcut to finding the masks, or at least a number of them. Okay, one here, one here. Let's go hit up this one. And then we'll swim down to the boss. And then I'll be calling it quits, because it's after getting early. I've ended up recording all night again. It's been a while since I've done that. The heating issues my computer was having. Didn't want to risk it. And actually decided the PC is boiling, but so am I. Really need to get editing done. I finished off Kenshi, and I got most of my vampire counts done, but I need to work on the rest of it. There's a ton more to do. A ton more vampire counts, then I have Halo 2 this. To this Project Warlock. Ow. Nice. Yeah, Halo 2 this, Project Warlock, my Bretonian playthrough, the bit of Tomb Kings I recorded. Ow. Jack off was opening, trying to hit me with rocks before I even got close. But yeah, I've got a ton to go edit, and I prefer to get it done sooner than later. Same time, I do have the my backlog is so long. I'm after hitting the wall of for RPGs, which is 2 years in 2 years ahead of the current date, of the current month. So that's, you know, stonewalling me a bit. But that won't really matter too much to shooters and RTS, so, or strategy games. So yeah. Still have RPGs on my computer that I need to get rid of.
Okay. Well, those monoliths were supposed to be here. It either evaporated or something pushed it into the water.
Yeah, can't do that fancy attack on the big boys. Dead! I was trying to hide behind the monolith, but that did not work. Just hoping to see if it had anything on it. And I was hoping to kill Big Boy because he was pissing me off, but I did terribly. But yeah, I find what you have to do is hit him a bit in melee to soften him up, then try and take a swing at him. Well, hit him in melee, knock his helmet off, then try and shoot him. Oh, here it is. If I go back up there, there is an altar and probably a mask. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna swim over here, do the fight over here, then I'm gonna call it quits. Okay, this seems like it could be the island. Okay, apparently they're doing a movie on Princess Diana. I'm guessing from context here. Kirsten Stewart is in. People are putting her in the role. And that's. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, I'm a safe spotting scumbag. Damn it. What's up? Wait, I think the other guy just jumped in. Or did you knock him in, big boy?
Until I got a monolith. It's underwater, but I can see the remains of a painting. There was like a head, I think.
Could it have been a mask?
Yeah, maybe.
Good work, Mr. Crane.
You could hear just just here to contempt. Oh, actually, pardon? Yoink. Ooh, you're effective. Nice! Ooh! Superior sacrificial short sword. Beautiful. And there, that is all the freaks of nature down. So, I'll swim to the tower over here, then I'm gonna log off. Just to be sure. That's blinding. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I managed to get here. Never had said I had to do it alive. Alright, none in there. I was just did it in case there's another trophy or something. Well, I want to keep going and try and finish this game. I'm going to call it here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, love and peace, baby.